Okay, so quoting Mahatma Gandhi, he said, I like your Christ. I do not like your Christians. Your Christians are so unlike your Christ. Don't even start imagining where I'm going to today because I just want to talk about the Christian community. Yes, community. Oh, how are you doing? Hi, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you're listening to this. This is the voice of many. When last did I ever say that? Oh, okay. Hope you're fine. It's Monday again, busy day. Unless you're in the university and you're still at home, because the holiday is obviously 3 weeks. So, Christian community. Why would someone just wake up and start saying he likes our Christ and does not like our Christian? Obviously, I've seen a lot of things, and remember that Christians were first called Christians in Antioch of Syria, and it was because they were acting like Christ. It was not just given to them. It's not because they were giving what they were supposed to give, like we used to say, and they just decided to give them the name Christians. But it's because they acted and they showed Christ. That's why they were given the name Christians. So, why is it that we can maintain a safe community amongst us? I mean, it's incredibly humbling to realize that the bad behavior that we criticize others for is also something that we have. I mean, why can't we just bond? You're in church, you're in a service, you find yourself in a gathering of believers, and someone does something wrong to you. And yes, the person was wrong. Speaking the truth without malice and closeness, without gossiping to that person, is something that we cannot just attain without. I don't even know how to put this. But sincerely, we really need to build a Christian community that is standardized, something that it's more about we being ourselves. It's more about Christ being the goal. Okay, so there's this a friend of a friend of a friend. So she said she had a new neighbor last week, and the person happens to be a believer. So the following day, other believers came to visit the person. She was just saying laughter, and then next thing they were already praying and they left. It's there's this closeness and bonding it brings together. There's the joy in staying together. There's this bond and stuff like that. See, we can't just keep saying we are Christians and when we don't act it. I've seen a lot of Muslims now, so to speak, that even when their fellow colleague make mistakes, they are there to correct the person in love. Take for example, in my school, there are a lot of ladies that give birth out of wedlock. So I noticed that when the person is a Christian, oh my God, you would be so. Can I use the English outcasted? I don't even know if it's a word. They will just leave you be to yourself, like, oh my God, you've done something no one has ever done. And you see those people that are leaving you be to yourself, ask them how many abortions they've done. Sorry, I'm not criticizing anyone. It's just, why can't we just love people? Even they've made that mistake, it already happened. Will you tell them to kill the child? No. But I notice that when the person is a Muslim, in fact, most times we don't even know the mother of the child because today you are seeing Suliat carrying baby, tomorrow you are seeing Muslima carrying a baby. Most times I don't know the mother of the child because there's this bondness of a Mimofaloshi or Molini. I don't know. It means I'm the one taking care of the baby today. So they like relate with each other so well that you don't see the indifference, you don't see the flaw. Not like they don't speak to each other. I'm sure they talk to themselves. I cannot vouch for that. But at least what we are saying is bonding, closeness, and people who accept themselves for the mistake they already made. How about Christians? How do we do it? I know of a friend who told her HOD in church in her department, don't want to say the church or the department or whatever, so that she was struggling with masturbation. I kid you not when I tell you that the following Sunday, this HOD did not give a mic to minister on the altar. The person said he was a sinner, already told to follow the remaining executive of the church, and instead of it to bring this person to the acceptance of Christ, you pushed her out. And now this friend, so to speak, doesn't attend church anymore. How am I going to convince you that the place you're supposed to be accepted is where you've already been rejected? I don't know. We really need to work on our Christian community. Let's start acting Christ. Let's start showing people that we are not just calling God like God is so impossible. When Christ was on earth, he did not act impossible. Remember, he and the 12 disciples, they ate together. He even washed their legs. Guys, what are we doing? I really think we need to salvage whatever is left of our Christian community and build it into something closeness, something like bonding, something like not just praying but also following each other up on our social life. Some people it's only on Sunday they know you. Other days, even if they see you walking down the drain, I'm telling you, they don't care. As long as they are holier than you are and they can speak in tongues more than you do, they don't really care. And it's really not supposed to be. It's really not supposed to be. So, what's this pain you get when they say, I don't know, some people find it joyful, but me, I think it's painful. So, okay, people be like, is it so church you are going? People in that church, and may I know, they always have this kind of trait. Trait in quotes is a bad trait. So they always have this kind of trait. The fact that you're not having it, wow, I'm impressed. I don't know, does this quote make you happy? It doesn't for me because it's looking like so you're the only good person in your community. Yoruba people used to say "Olówó láàrin òtòṣì mẹ́wàá òtòṣì lówó." No, it means that a rich person between 10 poor people is also poor. Why is it that your own good character, as they said, is not influencing those with the bad character? But dear, you also have a bad character, they're just deceiving you. So we really need to work on our Christian community. How? Okay, so how do we work on our Christian community? First, being sincere, truthfulness, and stop pretending. You see this word pretense? Oh Jesus! Is there another name for it? Cause it's something that people do a lot. We pretend like we don't make the same mistakes. We pretend like these things are so impossible. Because you preach purity doesn't mean you cannot fall under the sin of impurity. So the only way we can keep the balance is by creating a community where people look out for each other. Let's help one another. Have a nice week and make sure you implement a good community around you. Bye.